Hey guys, it's Hilary, and it is Wednesday, and I am here in my studio for Teacher Space. And today I wanted to look at teaser. I was thinking about it a lot this week in terms of connections and how it's all over the studio, right? It's on the mat, it's on the reformer, it's the one-to-chair. You've got two options on the one-to-chair, and on the Cadillac. And I was thinking back because I was getting ready. I'm gearing up for the teachers training in July for summer and for fall. Like, things are getting back to getting to be able to do that, whether it's virtual or in the studio. And one thing that always comes up is the teaser on the Cadillac. And a lot of people seem to think it's the easiest, because the spring is like pulling you up and it's just like, oh, it's so easy, it's so great. But what if you kind of looked at it in terms of how that spring feeds into your body in terms of helping you on your mat, or maybe even on the reformer if you're not really able to connect with it there or even get up. And so I thought it'd be fun to look at it today with that. And I've had a lot of questions about teaser and the form of teaser and how it has to be like this or that or this, and everyone's teaser is so different. And one thing I was kind of thinking about is with our backs, because at one point, some of you know this, I had an issue with my back, and it truly was. It took me years to figure it out, but it ended up being just fascia, just like a ball around nerves. Anyway, it was a long time before I could work that out and get back to my teaser. But as I got back to my teaser, as we know, everyone's teaser is different. And when you're in class, and this came up when I was teaching a group class once, there was this student who had beautiful long legs, just all legs. And next to her was a client that was a little shorter. And she expected her teaser to look like the long-legged version teaser. And we're all just so different with our leg length, our torso length, the way our back moves, that everyone's teaser is so different. But with this one here, what I have found for people is the real connection of the spring and kind of using that spring in that really challenging part of your teaser. You know, the part of the teaser, like your roll up, where it's kind of like, I'm gonna get up. This spring can kind of feed into your body and give you that kind of connection that it needs. Also, you've got some support for that upper to kind of use that spring, but you're having to engage and reach and do those legs as well. So as you roll down, you can again feed into that spring. I don't know if you've seen it, but when you're kind of teaching and the client just kind of goes up teaser and comes to that point, it's like, and they're up, and then they come down and it's like, and then they're down. So this can kind of give you that moment of really feeling that body go back down and coming up in a flow and what they can do. So let's kind of look at it. The garage spring is pretty heavy, supportive, so you get a lot of feedback. So you want to have enough where you feel like you're kind of pulling at it as you come down. It also gives me that cue of, pushing the bar away. So you want to be maybe like about a hand's width here away from the tower, the edge of your mat. And I'll just lie down. And I haven't done anything this morning, so this should be interesting. And you're just holding onto your bar, as we all know, legs together. So the bar kind of is wanting to pull at me, so I'm going to just pull the bar down a little bit and just feel my shoulders in the mat, my head, and my legs reaching long. And what you want to think about is I'm going to take this bar with my arms and I'm going to push the bar away. So I'm not really letting it pull me, I want to push it away. And I'm going to curl my head and shoulders. I'm going to push that bar away, and as I push the bar away, I'll lengthen my legs and come up into my teaser. And I want to feel like I'm really pushing that bar away. And then as I come down, think of really reaching your legs away from you. And then I'm going to pull that bar down. I'm pulling it down as I reach my legs nice and long and come all the way down. So just to give you a reference, it's really easy to just kind of pull up and pull down. But really think about, sorry if I'm flashing you this morning, really think about this spring and what it's doing. And it's really giving your upper body something to really push away. So that's the hard part there, you're pushing it away. And then as you come down, really feeling like you're pulling that down as you roll. Well, what it's doing is it's giving you a little support in that hard part of your teaser. So let's just see without the bar there. If I just come up into my normal teaser, this is my hard part right there. And as I come down, here's where I kind of want to just flip it down. So with your spring, it's not that the Cadillac is the easiest, but it is one where you can kind of find that stuck spot of your teaser and really kind of work through it with the support of your spring, if that makes sense. So with the teaser, I really believe that the reason, and we all know this from the way he developed his work, each place has a place in terms of the connection. So the teaser here really, for one client, helped her realize, oh my gosh, my legs are not working. I'm not working them. For another, it really made her realize that she had to use those arms, even on the mat, and really think like the 100 and the overhead and the jackknife and all of these arm back connections had to happen. So with the teaser here, kind of figuring out how can that spring guide my client to get the teaser where we want it to be for them. And remember, everybody's teaser is different. Everyone's leg length and torso length, and I think that's what's so great. But I wanted to kind of go over this as we do, because a lot of times when people come into the training or come in as a new client and they do the teaser for the first time and it's just messy and it's all over the place, and that's okay. But just kind of finding what do we need to work on in order to maybe make this a little less challenging or a little more doable or a little more connected for that person. And to me, that's like such the joy of teaching, is figuring that out. I tell my students, it's like detective work every day, right? You just get to be the detective and figure things out. So on that note, I've got a client coming, but let me know your favorite spot for teaser. I have a favorite spot for teaser too. I'll let you know that. But have a wonderful week. Stay safe. I'm gonna clean, put my mask on, get ready. So enjoy your day, and hopefully I'll either see you in a virtual class or maybe you'll swing by the studio someday. Okay,